We all know colds and the flu bug can spread around the workplace pretty quickly. Now, new research shows bad behavior can also be contagious. Harvard Business Review released a study showing that more than a third of workers studied were more likely to do something wrong if a coworker had a history of bad behavior. So 37% more likely to do something wrong. If you're an employer, if you're a boss, this is something to pay attention to because you have to be careful, Allie, I think, at the kind of workplace environment that you're allowing to happen.
Sure, I think too when you think about maybe someone who's new to the office or a new employee, like they're looking around and kind of surveying the area to see what their coworkers are doing. And if you have a group of people who are coming in late, getting into work later than they're supposed to, B, maybe taking longer lunches than they're supposed to, or maybe they're even abusing the company card and that's not being monitored. That's the kind of stuff that can basically trigger a domino effect throughout the office.
Yeah, and then it kind of just cycles and gets worse and worse. And a lot of it, Jason, is people are waiting to see, are they going to get in trouble?
Yeah.
Am I going to get in trouble?
I mean, a perfect example is March Madness today. Everyone's playing hooky.
No, watch WCCO.
Watch March Madness.
You want to watch March Madness.
Yeah, it's a tricky thing. Early on when I was a fairly young reporter here and had a review, my manager at the time, John Denzer, who was like an executive producer, said, like, you know, I'm a little concerned about your negativity and sarcasm, that people are picking up on it. And I just thought, like, I'm just a kid reporter here. No one cares what I'm saying. And he said, you know, people see it and then it starts to spread. Like, people look at you. And I did take that seriously, and I think you probably wouldn't describe me as a negative person.
I'm actually really surprised to hear you say that because you're maybe the most positive person.
It was great feedback.
No negativity from you.
It was great feedback.
Sarcasm, maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's still here.
There's still sarcasm, but there's less than there was because I thought it was.
Didn't your wife give you this feedback at some point?
I think everyone who cares about me has given me this feedback.
Well, you are like
I do periodically listen to it. We go on this journey. But like I thought that was wise that he said even someone who at that time I was a very low-level employee here, that you say like, oh, interesting, like that. I think a lot of us don't realize how our behavior can, in fact, in a positive or a negative way in the workplace.
Absolutely. Well, and I think, too, I think this can go the other way. If you're a boss or a manager and you see an employee going above and beyond and just kind of taking that extra second to say, hey, I noticed what you did, that also gets noticed by other people. And think of the workplace culture that you can create if you start having a culture like that where people, they're almost rewarded for the things that they do.
Well, I also think, too, it's up to the leader to set the tone. So if you see your boss or your manager showing up late, leaving early, then you're more apt to do it.
Yeah.
And I think that
do you think it's more the peers?
I think that if you see a manager slacking, that it may make you feel like you can get away with it too.
The idea of reprimanding people who are bad actors, I think, is very powerful. And I know people are always afraid to do that someone's going to freak out or they're going to get sued. But like, kind of, I think it's better to have these like small little reprimands along the way instead of a big blow up. And you can kind of nudge people's behavior instead of like having to do a whole like, whoa, you're out of control.
Yeah. I think, you know, hey, I've noticed you're coming in a few minutes late. Just notice, like, keep it in mind. That's going to go a lot better than you've been late, now we're firing you.
Yeah, right. So. Absolutely. We're here the show starts at a certain time. We
have to be here.
It makes you be on time. It's very helpful. Sure.